big movie star stuff.
It's just a little joke, but you are a big movie star.
A little joke
and
about
a fine actress.
Well, thanks, Dave.
Let me say something.
Fine tie you have on.
You know, you look great. You look terrific.
You say that like, did I look terrible at some point?
No, I'll tell you why I said that. I haven't seen you in a long, long time, and when I did see you, it was never for any real length of time. It was always just sort of passing, and this is the first time.
And I drive fast.
Yes, you do. But you, man, you look terrific.
Well, thanks.
I appreciate you being here.
It's a good life.
Yeah. Now, you know, when we first went on the air a long, long time ago, we always thought it would be nice to have you as a guest on the show, and we really couldn't get you to be on the show. And why wouldn't you come on then, and why will you come on now?
Well, actually, this is sort of a virgin experience, because I've never done a talk show before.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. But made me nervous. Yeah. Could I say the word virgin? Yeah. Could I not? I didn't know.
Well, this is going to be the greatest experience of your life.
I've heard that before, too, you know.
We'll take care of everything.
No, I find it, and you know, actually it sort of syncs up with that. I find it sort of humiliating. To
be on a talk show?
Yes, that too.
Yeah. Oh, I see. But now I know recently you were on a show.
Don't you find it humiliating? I mean, for yourself, you have to do it every night.
Show business in general, I find humiliating. Yeah.
I mean, I talked to your producer. He said it was humiliating for him every night.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other set of circumstances for him. But now you were in France, you were in Paris, and you were on a show there, I'm told, right?
I was at a talk show in Paris. We all sort of went ensemble, Bernardo Bertolucci and Jeremy Thomas and John Malkovich. And, you know, they said we're going to do the premiere, you know, talk show in Paris, so I thought it was like Dave Letterman. But no, no, no. Au contraire, it was very serious. Frederick Mitterrand has this talk show. And
is he related to Francois?
Well, you know, they're all, it's sort of inbreeding.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
That was French, yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke. This is a show about jokes, right?
Yeah. And there is nothing funnier than inbreeding, so we're right on the...
I'm sure you wouldn't know from personal experience.
No, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Anyway, I think he's a nephew or something. Illegitimate, but no. Anyway, in the show, it was all very serious, and this sort of, you know, intelligentsia discussing the film, and Paul Bowles and Jane Bowles and Allen Ginsberg was on the show, and, you know, I mean, it was really heavy, and it was all in French, so I had, like, this earphone, you know. And then they came to me, and he asked me about acting in the film, and I said, well, you know, Frederick, I just think that acting is basically a humiliating experience. And he sort of got this look on his face, and he said, yes, this is also a very humiliating experience for me. Yeah. So this is when I first developed this theory about talk shows being humiliating. Because here's a guy who's doing a very well-respected talk show, and he's humiliated.
I don't know, but it could be that genetic thing. You just don't know.
You don't know what's at play there.
Now let's talk just for a second here, if I can indulge myself, like 30 seconds in this.
He's going to indulge himself now.
No.
Is there some music for that?
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Now you and I have known each other for a long, long time, sort of. Not well. Fringe. And we've had many mutual acquaintances and friends. Yeah. I'm trying to establish and pinpoint exactly when we might have met for the first time.
Well, I've heard that we have differing opinions about that. I was nobody. I mean, I'm still nobody.
No, please, come on.
Then I was nobody, and really nobody cared.
Yeah.
And I was in a green room somewhere. I don't know where it was. It could have been
at a television show?
Well, I thought it was a television show, but it could have been a comedy club.
Right.
I was lugging around props for a comic. And
now,
because, you know, we all...
Who were you working
Gary
with?
Mulder.
Gary Mulder.
Who works with a trash can of props.
You're carrying props for Gary Mulder, and you call yourself a nobody? Well, that's not true.
You do what you can. I mean, I was a struggling comic and a struggling actor. I was just struggling.
But it was fun. Wasn't it kind of exciting in those days? Just fun being there?
I think there were a lot of people around that have since, like, you know, they've weeded out. I go back to those clubs and find it a little bit depressing these days. But then there, you know, you were around, and Robin Williams was starting, and Freddie Prinze I used to work with. And so I do these little bits every once in a while, but when I wasn't doing these little bits, I was like helping other people out. And sometimes I would write lines that I couldn't really deliver. because they wouldn't accept them coming out of my braces and, you know, my mouth. So you were backstage with your then wife.
Right.
And you were pacing it. I'm sorry. I know I'm opening myself up to...
No, that's all right. I mean...
But no, I mean, we all know about broken marriages. Anyway, so you were pacing, and you were very nervous, and you seemed to feel confident that you could, once you got going, that you were going to be okay, but you didn't have an opening line. I said something, you said, oh, that's good. I said, that'll be $20, and we laughed about it.
What was the line? Do you remember?
No, of course, if I could remember, I would have selected.
Yeah.
But I figure now with appreciation, like if you look at something that cost $20 then, right now it's about $200.
We're looking at a $200 value, exactly.
So it depends on how long you want to let this go on.
Well, if there were any proof to substantiate this,
I know, I'll have to come up with an affidavit.
Let's call my ex-wife.
Hey, Mule Deer. Mule Deer and your ex-wife would be great. She could come in with a trash can.
Gary then and now is one of the funniest guys doing stand-up.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah. Are you still in touch with him at all?
No, but, you know.
See, now I remember...
I called him once to carry my props. He was insulted.
That's pretty funny. But I remember meeting you, I think, at this club in North Hollywood. I don't remember the television part of it.
I worked
the old Showbiz.
The Showbiz Club, Murray Langston and Freeman King.
A dangerous place to be then.
Very humiliating place.
Yeah. But a lot of guys were there.
Yeah, a lot of guys were there. That's probably why I was there.
You know, I can't get over, you look just great.
Thanks, that's me.
Yeah, that's
you. You know, on the other hand, let's look at Dave.
Come on, yeah.
For a minute.
I know. Like
no, you look very good tonight. Did you actually brush it tonight?
It's the humidity plays hell with this toupee.
No, I noticed that you really sort of made an effort tonight, but I did watch the show last night.
All right, okay. Man.
Really
all right,
something.
hey, we have to do a commercial so we can continue this kind of fun. We'll be right back.
Not that I wanted to relate to that film at all, but he was in the desert with children, you know, for a long time.
So he would know. He had that experience.
So I called, his secretary, and she sent me over their packing list. Well, I mean, you know, I wasn't going to take a pair of roller skates to Morocco. I just didn't see the need. You know? But, yeah, so I tried different things, and, you know, it turned out great.
All right, now we have a clip here from the film. Why don't you tell us what you need to tell us to look at this?
There was another clip. I don't know. I think I know which.
Let's start with the cast. You're in it. John Malkovich.
John Malkovich, Campbell Scott are the American actors. And then there's Timothy Spall and Jill Bennett, English, very fine actors, and Eric Vaughan, who plays El Qasim, my Tuareg lover.
Are there Bedouins in the film? Bedouins?
Well, Bedouins are not exactly from that area. They're Tuaregs.
Tuaregs.
Tuaregs. They're a tribe in Niger, a nomadic tribe. Lovely, lovely people.
I think I would have gone with the Bedouins.
They're called the Blue Men. Yeah, you. Anyway, this is a scene, I think, between Campbell Scott and I. He plays sort of there's three of us traveling. Malkovich plays a character named Port. I play Kit Moresby, and he plays Tunner, and we're traveling. He gets me drunk, and I don't know what happens after that.
This is the beginning of the big adventure.
This is the end of the big adventure.
The end?
Not the end of the movie, but the end of this part of the movie. Oh, this is so confusing. I'm in it. Okay,
all right, here we go. We'll clear this up right after you take a look at this, folks.
Wake up. Wake up, Tunner.
What? What is it?
You're in my room.
Hi.
Hi, get out of here.
Jesus. What time is it?
It's almost midday. I don't know. What happened? I don't remember anything. I'll see you later.
Yes, you will.
And champagne, what? Champagne, I'm in a panic.
Nice one.
Thanks. Tunner, do I snore?
The Sheltering Sky opens December 12th. Now, where in the film does that come? That's early in?
You know, it's in the first third when we're sort of it starts with us arriving in Morocco, so the whole thing takes place there. But that's pretty early on. We're still sort of holding it together. It's about love that, it's sort of for all time, even though it takes place in 1947, 49. And it's a relationship that has a hard time working, which a lot of people can relate to.
I think so. I think most adults. Yes, ma'am. And are you pleased with how it came out?
Yeah. I have a present for you. Should I give it to you now?
Let me ask the producer of the show. Do we have time for a presentation of a present?
No, we don't.
Okay, I'm sorry, we don't.
That's it?
All right, wait a minute. Here, all right.
Ask Dick Benjamin if I can have a minute of his.
Okay. All right, give
No, these are very important. I've never done a talk show before, and you know, I thought I should bring a little gift, and so I brought these for you.
This is nice. A gift certificate from Barney's. Thank you very much.
But I think I think if you read the letter, because this will explain a little bit what and that's sort of, it's not, you know, it's nothing personal. It's just that here, it says, yeah. Okay, I'm showing a great this gift certificate entitles you to a complete makeover from our image consulting department. This also, I think you need to read exactly what you get for this. Oh, that's right. This bikini wax looks good. Facial, body massage, body treatment, manicure, pedicure, scalp treatment. Scalp treatment to stimulate hair follicles. Right. A shampoo and blow dry and lunch. Yeah, blow dry. That's what it said, a shampoo and blow dry and lunch. And lunch. Oh, man. And it's from me. I feel like a schoolgirl. It's from me to you. Thank you very much. And I'll be there to, you know, help you. Well, by all means, then let's get this arranged right away. Debra Winger, ladies and gentlemen.